Hi, welcome to today's video. This is Master Joe Ching. So the Chinese New Year is actually around the corner and is in fact just less than 5 days away. So usually around this time, without fail, on a yearly basis, I will do up a video like this to share with you guys how to use Qi Men Dun Jia Art of War strategy to go to a temple to seek the divine blessing or to make a wish, especially during the first day of the Chinese New Year. Okay. Now, besides that, in today's video, I also want to tell you how to activate the Qi Men Wealth sector in 2022 in accordance to the 年家 Qi Men Pan, means the yearly Qi Men Dun Jia chart. Okay, and not only that, towards the end of the presentation, I'm going to share with you the auspicious Kai Gong dates during the Chinese New Year period. Now, the reason that I have not been putting up videos onto the YouTube is because I was very busy preparing for the launch of my new Qi Men Dun Jia book. And in fact, I'm very happy to announce that it is finally printed, published, and now it is ready for sale. In fact, some of you might have already purchased this book, especially if you are Singaporean. For overseas buyer, pre-order sales has kick-started. Okay, so you can place your purchase anytime. I will provide the link for you to actually go and purchase. So, what is this book about? You see, this is my second book. The title is The Inception and Untold Art of War Strategies. Chinese title is 奇门遁甲之烟波钓收割. If you could recall, this was my first Qi Men Dun Jia book, launched in 2014. I'm of course proud to say that it was one of the best sellers in major bookstores in Singapore as well as Malaysia. Alright, of course, this book only now left a few copies. But of course, if you want, we still have. The thing is that I'm not going to print anymore, just for your information. So it will become a collector item. So back to my second book. This book is actually an English translation of the very, very important Qi Men Dun Jia classic, which is like the main Bible of Qi Men Dun Jia. There are commentaries from myself to explain and elaborate on the Chinese verses that carry the essential concepts. Now, the more exciting thing is that in this classic 烟波钓收割, right, there are actually rarely taught untold Qi Men Dun Jia strategy that were used by the ancient practitioner. For example, before they go to war, they would use this method known as Heaven 3 Doors and Earth 4 Houses, Ting Ting and Bai Jian, Earth Private Door, 3 Victorious and 5 Untouchable Palace, Solitude and Void method, and a few more. Basically, to do some pre-battle calculation so that when they go to attack their opponents, they are already at the upper hand. Or in fact, sometimes they will not attack the opponent, knowing that during this period they do some calculation based on one of these methods, right? They know that they are going to be at the losing end. So, for example, this method is actually under 3 Victorious and 5 Untouchable Palace. So I thought these methods so far have not been really commonly taught by many Qi Men Dun Jia teachers. And since I know the method, I thought of actually writing it out to share with you. Okay. So some of this method actually leverage on 大六壬 concept of the 12 monthly and 12 heavenly generals. In fact, there are also concepts that are borrowed from the 12 jianchu officers, which is usually used by Tongshu. Okay, you can take a look at this chart. So now, instead of having 9 pedestals, right? Sometimes we need to use this 12 pedestals. And in fact, one of the chapters towards the end of my book, I look at, in fact, I illustrated how can we weave in this method with the traditional Qi Men Dun Jia chart. So I do an integration to illustrate the concept, okay, with a lot of real life examples. And these are the chapter highlights. I will also provide a link for you to look at some of the sample pages at the comment box below the video in YouTube, okay? Now, the promotional launch price now is $61.80 Sing dollar. Usual price is $78. This is a full colored book, okay? The price here, of course, excludes shipping fee. So what I'm going to do is that I'll provide the link for you to add to cart and purchase online. For the local Singapore buyers, you will get your book within less than 5 days after you actually place your order. Whereas for the overseas buyer, we will be sending out to all those that have come in for the pre-order sales. We'll immediately send out to the so many of you after Chinese New Year. All right. Next is I'm going to talk about, of course, what one of the very important theme of today, Qi Men Dun Jia, ushering our luck during the very first day. So I'm going to teach you how you can use it to wish for good luck or seek blessing from the divine. So the Cui, right, the Chinese New Year first day, actually falls on 1st February. And the timing that I have selected for you to go to the temple to seek blessing will be the snake hour, which is actually between 9 to 11 a.m. The sector that we will be focusing on will be the north sector. Reason being because there is actually a confluence of very, very powerful and auspicious stars, stamps, deities, and in fact plus formations. For example, Qi Men is present. Bing, is one of the San Qi, Yi Bing Ding, right? And Bing is usually represent money. It's a money stamp. And then we have the open door. Open door also is actually related to Qian Gua, which talks about career, okay, which talks about auspicious thing, promotion, money as well, because it's metal. And we have the very auspicious trust star. We have the very auspicious earth deity, and plus formations like Tie Xue. Tie Xue is a bird in cave. Then we have all the envoys here, and okay, all the good formation to further supplement the energy. So this is super good. Now, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share with you the procedure. First of all, you have to locate a temple that's at the north of your house. Okay, let me show you here. So for instance, let's say there are 3 temples here. This is actually an actual place in Singapore at this area known as Sengkang. So there are actually 3 temples located here. You just need to go to one of them. So imagine if you are staying somewhere around here. Okay, and when you shoot out your compass measurement, you realize that, hey, they are actually in or towards your north direction of where you stay. So you can go here, okay, to do your prayers. You can of course walk there if it's not too far, or you can cycle there, or you can also drive there, up to you. So what time you should depart from your house? You should make your way towards that temple between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is a better timing. And when you arrive outside the temple, position yourself in such a way that the temple is in your north before you enter. And of course, during your prayer, sincerely wish for good luck. Yeah, it can be money luck, career luck, study, romance, health, anything. This is something I want to highlight. And when you travel from your home to the temple, right, you should be able to see or hear the following Qi Men phenomenon, although they may not come in order. First of all, there are actually 5 of them. So first one, but again not in order, right? But it's just that one of them is that you will see someone who is blind or with eye problem. For example, eye patch, can be blinded in one eye or both eyes. So this person will walk past you. Then the second person can be, of course, a man or a woman, okay, holding a stick, something like this. It can be a walking stick, or it can be something that looks like a stick. Okay, crying sound can be heard. You are likely to see 2 dogs fighting or playing with each other, but the Gua image looks like they are actually fighting. And then you will see a child claps and shouts or make some noise. So of course, if you can see some or all of the above Qi Men Dun Jia phenomenon, you are resonating very well with the Qi Men energy. If you can see all, of course, more blessed. But if you cannot see, just go for it. Doesn't matter. Alright? But definitely all this phenomenon will come up. But sometimes they come at different intervals, because you see, the Chinese hour is actually from 9 to 11. Okay, but based on experience, usually the first half of the Chinese hour, a lot of the phenomenon will come out. That's why I like to use the first half of the energy. Alright? Now, the next thing is that, let me take a pause here to talk about the 3-day Mastery Qi Men Dun Jia program. Because very soon, in this coming April, the Good Friday long weekend, 15, 16, 17, I'm going to conduct this 3-day program. Normally, I will conduct twice a year. Okay, so it's going to be done in Singapore, one of the seminar rooms. More details, of course, will be sent to you. Usually, lunch, course material provided, voice recording is, of course, allowed. So what you're going to learn here is that you are going to learn to use Qi Men Dun Jia as an art of war tool. That means it is like a 3-dimensional or 3D instant luck creation tool, using time and direction to usher good energy to help you succeed. Like you can use it for job interview, and today, of course, I will teach you how to do it within your house, because we are all having interviews at home. In fact, some of you do trading at home. Okay, you conduct a lot of things from your desktop. So there's external Qi Men, there's internal Qi Men that I'm going to teach you how to do it for a lot of things. Of course, I got online so-called pre-course online preview. You know, I will provide the link for you to go and read up more. Okay, to watch the video about more things, more info about this course, including past students, past graduates, testimonial, and some of the success cases that they have feedback. Okay, so over here, I'm just going to go very fast. You're going to learn, of course, how to predict phenomenon. How do you know that next week, Tuesday, between 1 to 3, for example, there's going to be a monk that walk past from the east to the west? Okay? Just like how Zhuge Liang managed to predict the eastern wind will come at this time, and he made use of this to win the war, for example. So phenomenon is extremely important in Qi Men Dun Jia, art of war. Of course, I'm going to teach you how to use Qi Men as a powerful date selection system for your feng shui activity. For example, you have learned Xuan Kong Flying Star, you have learned Ba Zai, and then you need a powerful date selection to unlock the energy, the effect of your feng shui setup. So Qi Men Dun Jia date selection is regarded as one of the most advanced system, okay, around. And in fact, of course, you can use this for other purposes, like opening ceremony, like launching a campaign, etc., etc. Okay, and of course, a lot of time today we are doing e-commerce. We are working from our desk. So how do we do that? I'll teach you. And how to use magical Qi Men via the chant, via writing something in the air to find parking lots, to in fact dissolve fish bone if you are stuck with one in your throat, score an exam, and of course if there's some negative energy, you will learn how to walk off the bad Qi, the evil Qi, etc., etc. Okay, when you travel overseas, how you can use this magical Qi Men to help you. Especially if it's a new hotel, a very strange place, I'll teach you how to, in fact, even protect yourself. And software will be provided, and this is a web-based software where you can access from any kind of machine, maybe your Apple phone, Android phone, laptop, MacBook, PC, whatever, because it's web-based. You just have to log into the URL, okay, the website, log in, and that's it. On the spot, you can use it. And this software comes with pop-up boxes like this. You double-click, the analysis of phenomenon, etc., will all pop up and looks like this. In fact, if you are using it from your laptop, you can actually view in PDF, print out. Otherwise, don't worry. Just access and read it out from your mobile phone, iPad, whatever. Okay? After class supports, normally there is a Facebook closed group discussion forum. There are a lot of seniors inside. I'm also inside, of course. So you can ask anything you want. You can come back for your free revision. No issue. You just have to pay for the food and some miscellaneous fee. Okay? But revision fee is zero. You don't need to pay revision fee. It's only for the food. Email or text me. Of course, I prefer email because sometimes I have so many WhatsApp per day, I can't reply you. But if you email me, because you have some very personal matter you want to ask, I will always guide you. Don't worry. Okay? And there's always web-based software technical support by our engineer. Now, so if you are keen in our this 3-day mastery program, I will urge you to email us, okay, and secure a seat for yourself. Now, I'm going to the second part of today's agenda. So this chart that you're seeing right now is actually the 2022 Ren Ying year Qi Men Dun Jia chart. It's a yearly Qi Men Dun Jia chart based on the Yin Wu Ju Nian Jia Qi Men Pan. So this is a very unique system itself because Qi Men Dun Jia can be categorized into yearly, monthly, daily, and hourly. The class that you're coming for is actually hourly system because a lot of things happen very fast. In the ancient time, the emperor will instruct so-called the prime minister or the feng shui master to do a forecast for the country. So they will leverage on this thing called the Nian Jia Qi Men Pan, which is only one chart for 1 year. Okay? And then of course we have the month one, that means 1 month, 1 chart. 1 day, 1 chart. And of course we have the 1 hour, 1 chart. And altogether for the hourly system, we have 1080 chart. So for this, okay, some of you might have attended Dr. Anna's, our divination Qi Men master. So last month she actually gave a talk. So she also used this to do her forecast for various industry, for the social economic matters, and prediction about, say, health, about commodities, etc., etc. But today, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this as an annual star, annual Qi Men star that you can superimpose on your house layout. Now, you see, if you look at all these 9 palaces, in fact, only 8 can be used because this one is the middle. all right, you will realize that the best energy goes to the northeast sector. Reason because there is Qi Men there. You see, this one is Yi Bing Ding. This one is also Yi Bing Ding, one of the San Qi. And then the door is auspicious door, the Xin door. And the deity is very powerful, known as the sky deity. And not forgetting that your annual flying star number 8, your money star also flies here. Okay? And grace is also a usable star per se. So I would say that comparing with other 7 sectors here, Northeast is the best. It's the most prosperous sector in 2022 for money, for exam, for 贵人, for whatever. Okay? And what is the worst? The worst is actually Southeast. The Chinese word here is, this is called Kong Wang, because this sector comprises Kong Wang, comprises Men Po, door intimidating the palace, and there's also a penalty here, Ji Xing. So try not to touch the Southeast Palace, okay, because it is very, very inauspicious. Of course, in my Qi Men Feng Shui course next time, I will teach you how to resolve them. So how to activate Northeast? How to activate this one? Very easy. Let me teach you some interesting way. First of all, I want you to use red, the color red, because Jing Men is red, Bing is red, Ding is red, because they are fire element. Okay, so red will definitely enhance. And of course, this is Northeast Palace, so red is fire, fire produces earth. So you can, Jing Men is about beautiful thing. So you can use TV, you can put your TV there if you want to, in your Northeast sector. Or you can put a red painting like this, auspicious one. Or you can even use lamp, because lamp carries heat, and especially today people like to buy salt lamp. So you can put your salt lamp there on it to activate and energize this sector. Okay? And of course, now during Chinese New Year period, many of you like to buy this Chun Lian, right? The Chinese couplet, they call it. So if you can, you also paste them on the northeast wall at home. Because all this talks about, is like akin to a talisman. Because it carries word. Okay, all these words are actually very auspicious word. Very auspicious symbols. Talks about money. Talks about blessing. Okay, so you paste it there. It will be very good. It will be activated. And of course, if you want, you can use this type of words that talks about money. Like for example, this is called 日进斗金. So every day, a lot of money and gold come into your house. Okay, so it's a combination of 4 words. Oh, this one is like 日日见财. Every day you see money. So it's a combination. It's not one character, but rather a combination of 4 Chinese characters. And this is, of course, 招财进宝. Okay, so what you can do is that I teach you a method. You can go and actually easily download this picture from the Google internet. And you can make it black. Okay, and then you print it out using red paper. And then you can also paste it. So the words is in black. Get a color paper, red color, and print it out and paste it at the, where? Paste it at the northeast sector, the wall there. Okay? So this will help to energize and activate the northeast sector. If not, if you want to, because sometimes you cannot paste it in the office, right? And you want to have do it very discreetly, very secretly, we actually have this type of pocket talisman, pocket size wooden talisman. Very, very unique because it's engraved on the talisman. Okay, so we have so many types: money, career, health, nobleman, romance, exam, protection and safety, like for example, 平安符, to ward off certain negative energy. And we even have 自小人符. If you got a lot of petty people not happy with some backstabber in the office, you can also get our Taoist to bless. You see, he will actually bless. We need, but nevertheless, we need your 八字, we need your office address, we need your name, so that we can put it into this thing called the 书文, is the affidavit like that, read to the divine, and then he will do all the blessing, 开光. He's stationed in Taiwan, so he will send back to me and I'll pass it to you. Okay, we got so many different types, and it's very, very portable. And recently we just have, on the mid of January, we got so many people ordering, and guess what? The money fu is one of the best. So I mean, one of the most popular talisman. Every time we do is 10, 20, 30, one batch like that. Okay. So if you want, our next, every month we will have Raicho. The next one will be around mid of February. Okay, if you want, you can contact me or contact us. I will give you my email address towards the end of the presentation. Okay, so this is something very, very personalized that you can put in your pocket. So during the PSLE period, the exam period, a lot of parents will order this, including myself, for their children. Okay, this one is a 桃花, peach blossom. Okay, and the rest we have, of course, all this thing. And nowadays, a lot of people order for health also. Now, next will be the auspicious dates and time for you to go back to office. First one, we have 3rd February, very, very good. 初三. So what you can do is that between 0830 to 0900, step into your office. And of course, if you are running the business, you can use this timing. If it's allowed, then you can do your lion dance. Otherwise, you can do some very whatever thing, symbolic thing. Normally for employees, I would just say that you just go in during this period of time, switch on your PC, probably go to the pantry, fill in water, bring back and boil it at your desktop next to your desk. Yeah, but the main thing is to switch on the PC. Okay, and maybe log into your email, and if there's a printer next to you, try to create some activity by printing out something. Okay, and of course, you can also check around where is the northeast sector of your sitting position in the office. Okay, maybe it's a partition, it's a semi so-called the what do you call it, the system partition, right? Not the full height type. Then you can also paste it, or you have your own room, that's the best. You can also print out just now the 春联 thing, or the combined characters, the word, print it out and then paste it at the northeast sector in the office. Auspicious direction you may want to follow, but if not, it's okay. For February also, this timing very, very good. Then if not, you have to wait until 7th February, but it will be an afternoon timing to 开工. Alright? So above auspicious timing are calculated based on a few systems combined together, especially Qi Men Dun Jia, 通书, 天星. All zodiac sign can be used, because this is a very advanced calculation, so all zodiac can use. To symbolize 开工, one can have lion dance, or step into the office and switch on the PC as mentioned. Auspicious direction refers to the direction you face when you step out of your house, or sometime when you reach your office, you may wish to find out, let's say you want to use northwest, right? On this timing, position yourself so that your office main door is in your northwest. So you just walk towards the northwest and enter into your building. Okay? So I hope you can like my video, because I'm going to push out one more video very, very soon. I hope you can like my video and click on the subscribe button so that you can be informed of my new videos every time I release one. And very soon I'm going to release this one. Qi Men Dun Jia, full moon make a wish. Because full moon in the study of astrology talks about completion and success. Okay, and the energy is very, very strong, especially from the moon. And moon is like the Tai Ying, you know. It blesses the lady even more. So full moon is about success and completion. So if in case you miss out the Cui luck ushering activity, then you can do it on this 正月十五, the 15th day of Chinese New Year. Otherwise, you can do on both days. That's even better. So this is my so-called company email. In case you want to ask me any question about the Qi Men Dun Jia Mastery Program or about ordering the talisman, please email to this email address, and my manager, Mr. Lester, will advise you further. Alright, or you can also come to my Facebook, because very often I'll post up something about feng shui, 面相, qi men, astrology, whatever. Those tips for sharing, for educational purpose. Okay? So, I just want to say, if Zhuge Liang can do it, so can you, after you learn the Qi Men Dun Jia from me. Thank you very much, and may I take this opportunity to wish you 恭喜发财，万事如意. Thank you.